Alright, welcome back. We are back at it again with the Banjo Kazooie. I'm still joined by my wife, Amanda.
Hello.
It's been about, I don't know, how long has it been? About a week and a half?
For us or the viewer?
For us. Because
Ow.
I don't know.
Ugh. I know it's fake, but there's something unsettling about you jabbing your beak into that woman's eye.
Okay, so we're continuing, but we're kind of trying to remember what I've unlocked. Because I remember beating Clinker's Cavern. So there's Clinker's Cavern. Now let's go and look for the next level. Because we got... If I go down... Oh, it's Bubblegloop Swamp. So I'll go down there. That's the... I can't remember what it's called. The shipwreck one. Did I put together the thing of Bubblegloop? Or we'll find out.
Listen, I think I fell asleep during the last half of your recording, and if I did, I'm sorry. But I really can't remember. Something's wrong with me. I can't even remember.
Oh, bastard. I mean bugger.
We recorded an episode of Panda Talks last night, and as I woke up this morning, I couldn't remember anything we recorded, so I had to go back and listen to it just to make sure it was cohesive.
Oh. Oh. I think it's funny, like... Oh gosh, come on, dude. That's bullshit. You know it.
Your Utah is showing.
Well, I'm trying to keep it family friendly. I don't want to turn into like a freaking... I don't know. It's maybe there's no reason to keep it family friendly because it's not necessarily like my old videos. I had them. Can I turn the camera? Thank you. I want to say that I did it for my nephew and stuff because I knew he was watching, but at the same time, I'm like, well, it's, you know, maybe there's other people. Like my kids watch YouTube, and I want to, like, it's nice to watch. It's nice to find people to watch that I don't mind watching, and I don't mind my kids watching, which is really impossible. Because usually if it's somebody that I like, I can't let my kids watch it. Or if it's somebody that my kids like, I freaking can't stand them, you know? And so the fact... Oh my gosh, you stupid freaking frog. The fact that there's like every once in a while you'll find somebody that you can watch and you're happy letting your kids watch is what it comes down to. Is like that's a bonus, because there's so many people that we've watched and we'll walk in and our kids are watching. I'm like, you can't watch this, and they're like, why not? And I'm like, because they bug me. Like that's the long and the short of it, you know.
Are we weird parents?
Probably.
Because I feel like freaking every parent I talk to complains about, I hate Coco Melon, but my kid doesn't shut up until I let them watch Coco Melon. And I'm like...
Sorry, I'm trying to do something real quick. There we go.
Oh, I thought you were...
No, and I just kind of stood there and I'm like, oh.
We're also bad YouTube players because... Or game players. What is it called? Whatever.
I don't know.
Because we don't even talk about the game. Which is funny because, as I've mentioned, usually when we record an episode of Panda Talks, Brady's playing the game. And I try not to reference the game because I just, like, you know, people can't see it, so it's probably frustrating if we reference it. So now we're doing it on YouTube and, like, we don't even talk about the game.
It's hard. Like, I don't know, because I talk about the game.
Got so used to not talking about
Well, no, I talk about the game, but it's like a lot of the stuff that I've said is like, I've already said, you know what I mean? Like, this is a game from my childhood. Like, one of the games that I'm going to say, like, this was like I don't know. it was. Sorry, I'll bleep that out and post. Right down. I don't know how many minutes in. It sounds so stupid, but it's like it was a bonding experience because me and my brother would play, and we'd play with the neighbor kids. You know, like we'd all. My house was like the go-to place because we were never like that well off growing up, but like we had stuff, and the other people, I guess, not that they weren't allowed to have it, but how do I get up there? All right there. Like my cousin got an N64 the same time as us, and he got GoldenEye with it. And we were like, oh, yes, GoldenEye. Finally somebody got GoldenEye, because I didn't have GoldenEye. And like none of our neighborhood kids had one. But his parents were so, I don't know what the word is, like just sticklers. They were like, around here we call them Molly Mormons because, you know, everybody around here is Mormon. But he got GoldenEye, and on GoldenEye, when you get killed, the screen runs red. Like, it looks like blood coming down the screen. And that was too much for his parents. They were like, no! Oh my gosh, that's too violent. Can't have it. Like, the shooting isn't as enough. But no, the shooting they didn't care about. It was the blood, whatever. Oh, this is gonna be kind of hard because I don't have.
Because you can't hear the music.
I can't hear when it's gonna go away.
Oh no. Well, maybe we should like time it.
I'll just wing it. I'll just make them go.
Well,
away.
I just mean like, put them on, and then I'll start a timer, and then I'll be like, you have that many seconds.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Okay.
No big deal.
It'll be fun.
But yeah, so we would meet at my family's house because my family wasn't weird, for like lack of better, not to like crap on his family, but.
Well, not to crap on your family, but I feel like your mom is pretty like, you know, strict on censorship. Censorship. I was trying to say sensitizing, and that's not an actual word.
No.
Like, 'cause I feel like your mom, you know, doesn't want you watching inappropriate things.
She doesn't, but my mom always let us watch the stuff that like nobody else was not necessarily that. Like, we weren't allowed. I don't think she knew we were watching South Park. I don't think she would have liked us watching South Park. But like, we were allowed to watch The Simpsons. And I know a lot of people weren't allowed to watch The Simpsons, and I was like, that's kind of funny.
For my friend growing up, I just got a dry throat out of nowhere, and I have to cough. Oh my God.
That was a bad idea.
Sorry. I remember the first time we were recording, and I had like crazy dry throat.
What's going on?
And I was so afraid to cough on camera that I like would silently stand up and walk in the other room and just like cough in our bedroom and then come back.
Come on. Sorry, I'm just gonna wait for this to run out.
Well, hey, you just restarted it.
Oh.
What are you doing? Get off your.
Well, my phone keeps turning on, and I'm like, what the heck's going on?
It's the ghost. He's back. But anyway, so my friend growing up was not allowed to watch Simpsons. So and I didn't know that, because I didn't know that was our furnace. We apologize if you heard a big banging noise. But like, I didn't know that some people weren't allowed to like watch the Simpsons. Dude, you're stressing me out. What are you doing?
Well, the camera doesn't abide by the laws of physics. Got it.
So she'd come to my house to watch it, and it's funny because the same friend years later, as an adult, said, I save up my naughty points to play Cards Against Humanity with you. And I'm like, am I just that friend that like everyone did bad things at their house? But it's funny like that you bring up The Simpsons because, you know, it's really weird to think about. But growing up, I loved The Simpsons. I still think it's hilarious. But my friend wasn't allowed to... Ooh, so close. Wasn't allowed to watch it because What the hell is that thing talking?
Yeah, it's a frog.
Oh, okay. It looked like a
Oh, no.
snake. Oh gosh, we're in trouble.
My controller batteries are low. What the crap, dude? Like, hold still. Can I not? I usually use my gold feathers to beat these guys, but I don't have the gold feathers cheat on, so I'm not gonna.
Well, you could have had you.
Gosh!
Oh, you're
Done. I'm freaking killing off. Alright. See you later, guys.
well.
Maybe. I'm running out of stuff.
Two. Yep.
There we go. Killed them all.
One to spare.
Blub, you're too tough for us, Flibbits. I didn't know this.
That's a great. That's a great insult word. A flibbit.
Flibbit?
Is that a real thing?
Flibberty gibbet? What's that from?
I'm not sure, but
Alright.
what was I talking about?
Um.
Oh, Simpsons. It's just weird to think about now that like he beats, like it's child abuse, right?
Yeah.
Like it's full on child abuse. He's full on strangling Bart.
Kind of sucks we can't hear it. Sorry to cut you off, but
Oh.
this dude screams when you slam his legs.
Oh.
Well, he's like, I can't feel my feet. Can you help me out? And then you literally just slam on his feet, and that's how you help him out.
I wish we could hear it. Can the audience hear it?
Oh yeah. Maybe I'll turn it up for that, because it goes like, oh, like just the scream. Because it's rare, and they use, like, I don't know. They have a lot of their sounds go from game to game. Like a lot of the sounds from this game show up in Banjo Kazooie. I don't know.
Well, that makes sense because Banjo Kazooie's.
Yeah, but I mean like just the sounds themselves, not necessarily like characters or anything. But
Yeah.
yeah, sorry.
No, you're good.
Go back. What were you saying?
I don't remember.
Something about being bad. I remember when I met you. Go away. How do I get him to go away?
Is it because your controller's batteries are low? Do you need to address that real quick? Those are adorable.
I'm gonna hope I can, like, this one's more visual. You don't really need the sound to do, but probably, I don't know.
Do you need to go like put headphones into your microphone?
No.
Is that still a thing? Not microphone, oh my hell. Controller?
Yeah, but if I plug it into my controller, I don't know if it'll come out.
Oh my gosh, that little talking head is so cute.
Okay, let's go. It's gonna be top left, bottom right.
Purple, cyan, orange.
Bit short, isn't it?
This is like the Simon Says off of
It's always sunny.
It's Always Sunny.
You gotta flip it around. Like, that's the hard part.
Oh, 3 just happened. And I don't know which.
And then yellow, right?
Yes.
Alright, let's see what we got.
I'm sorry I called it orange, but it's clearly yellow.
Okay, let's see. So we got, oh, nope, different one.
Magenta, cyan, blue, yellow, red.
I usually try to follow, like, the pattern. Sorry, I'm, like, concentrating, so I'm not talking very much. But, yeah, I don't know. This game just used to, oh my gosh, be one of, like, I feel like it took us forever to beat as kids. But maybe it didn't. Maybe I'm just, like, misremembering. Okay.
Blue, purple, blue, purple. Orange, blue, orange.
Alright.
I thought it started with blue.
Oh, it did. I just saw these. I knew it went back and forth to these guys for a while.
Yeah, blue, purple, blue, purple.
Please don't make me restart.
Oh. I knew you'd need to see this one again.
Yeah, middle, back, red, middle, back. No, red, middle, red. Okay.
Well, I'll try not to distract you. I'll
I feel
share.
bad for just smashing the shiz out of these guys. Like, there's got to be an easier way to do it. No, it's red, right?
Sure.
Oh gosh.
Fun fact I learned today. Did you know that the Romans Were they Romans or Greek at the time? The time of Julius Caesar. I think he was the last of, like, the Greek rulers, and then his nephew's son, because it's confusing, was, like, the start of the Roman Empire. Is that how it goes?
I have no idea.
Literally just listened to a whole podcast about it today, so you think I would know, but of course I don't.
I would hope so.
But, you know how, like, they're iconic for laying on their sides on those, like, fancy-ass sofas getting fed grapes?
Mm-hmm.
That was actually, like, a legit thing, and, like, they'd have these feasts, but it wasn't a feast on, like, tables and chairs. It was, like, all those couches. And they wouldn't even sit up, and it was, like, almost like a status symbol to, like...
Oh, missed it.
...be lying about... and having other people feed you. So, yeah, that's pretty... Turn around, please.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, okay.
I gotta egg this guy.
I was just wondering if that was a giant alligator head.
No, it was a beehive, wasn't it? Oh, the one in the ground? It's like a, alligator head.
Yeah, is that thing alive?
No, it's, you go and... not fight, but you challenge, I guess. There's a guy in there, and he challenges you to a eating contest when you turn into a little alligator.
Oh,
That's the best way to go.
It's adorable.
Alright, now I gotta go this way.
Do you think you'd ever do, like, an eating contest? Not like who can eat the most hot dogs, but like a man versus food, like, hey, eat this whole ass pizza.
I don't know, because I feel like I used to be able to eat a lot back when I was in, like, high school. Because I used to go, me and my friend Bucket, we ate, there was this time where we literally ate Arby's, like, every day for, like, a year and a half, maybe 2 years. And eventually, we kind of gave up on it. Like, I want to say my senior year we quit.
And went to Subway?
And we started going to Subway, or I started going to Subway. We kind of, like, I had a really weird schedule my senior year, so I wasn't always going to lunch with him. But I would try to go to Subway, like, every day, because this is back when, for the millennials and younger, remember the $5 footlongs. And so my mom would give me $5 every day for lunch. And I would always go...
Your mom would give you lunch money?
Yeah.
Dang.
Oh, hold on a second. See what I meant. Please don't get batteries. Looks pretty good. Alright. Okay. Is this one just broken then? I don't understand. Did she break this phone charger?
It was working earlier.
Well, this one is, but this other one I brought in from the bedroom's not.
Oh, I guess I don't know.
So, hopefully I'll remember to cut this out. Otherwise, this will be how the sausage is made.
That's pretty fun, though.
Alright.
There's lifestyles of the rich and the famous over here.
Yeah, I'm back. So, my mom would give me $5 every day. I had a job. This will blow people's minds that aren't old. Like, I don't know how old. My first job, I started out making it was 5 something an hour. That was minimum wage. It was $5 an hour. And then after I'd worked there for a year or two, it went up to 6. And I think it capped somewhere at like 7 for the time being. They just kept raising it. Yeah, like $5. And so I would only work. I don't even know how many days a week I'd work. I would work like, I think in the summer I was working like 25, 30 hours a week. And during the school year, it would be like 15 hours a week, maybe. Something like that. Like, it wasn't nearly as many hours as I probably could have, and other kids did. But my money was mainly like gas money, and like I had to pay for my own gas. But then if I ran out of money, my mom would, help me out, and I'm like, it's nice, like. But then I hear other people that basically like their parents didn't do anything for them. I'm like, you know what?
Over here, but according to our nephew, I had a bad childhood.
I feel like, what's the point? Like,
I learned to be responsible with money is the point. Brady.
Debatable.
That is an argument we will get into off air, because...
But, I don't know. I just, like... It is what it is. But I had to, like... It was also my entertainment money. Like, I went to, like, a lot of movies. I did a lot of stuff with my friends, and I usually paid for it. Like, went to the movies back when movies were, like, you could go to a movie.
Go to a matinee.
You could go to a matinee.
Half price.
Or you could, just go, and it'd be like, movie ticket was like $7, and then you'd get like, I never got popcorn. I wasn't a big popcorn guy. I'd usually get Milk Duds and a Sody Pop, and it would be like $10, which is funny because that's like 2 hours of work, and I'm like, holy crap, dude, but that's what I did. You'd hang out with your friends and do that, but yeah, so. I don't know where I was going with that, because of that controller died and threw me off.
Your mom would give you $5 for Subway every day.
Yeah.
Because we're talking about bucket, and you'd go to Arby's every day, and you like threw ketchup on a light that's like still there to this day, apparently.
No, they remodeled since.
Oh.
So I remember where we're going. So we went to Subway every day our senior year, and I lost a lot of weight. I went from like 200 and like 10, 15 pounds, 215 pounds to it was 180 something, I think, was where I like finished off at. So I lost a ton of weight, and then after that, so when in the peak of my eating, we would go and jeez, it's so funny how like much money went back in the day. So they had Arby's would do a 5 for $5. So you get 5 Arby melts for $5. Now Arby melt is just it's a smaller roast beef sandwich, but it has cheese sauce on it. So I get 5 Arby melts for $5. And when I started out, I would get one, me and Bucket would share one. Like, we would split it.
Really?
And then after, I don't know how long, after a little while, we, basically, I'd get one and he'd get one, and we could each put them away in time. In the lunch period. So what is that, 30 minutes? I can't remember.
I can't remember.
High school's freaking 15 years plus ago for me. But yeah, so I do that, and so back in the day, if I would have kept eating like that, maybe. But once I lost all my weight, I literally could go back and do like 2 sandwiches. Not saying that's a bad thing. Like, I feel like that's a bonus in the long run, because it saves me a lot of money. But yeah, it was just kind of funny the way that it went. Like, I think one time after I lost all my weight, I went with him, and or maybe it wasn't him, but somebody, and I went and I got the amount of food that I used to eat. And
I think it was with me. I think it was when we were first married, and you'd get 5 roast beef sandwiches, and then you wouldn't eat them.
Yeah, like I would get a bunch of food. Like it wasn't even just there. It was pretty much everywhere. Like I'd go and get the amount of food that I used to get, and it would just like not do anything. Like I'd just be like, or I couldn't do anything to it. I'd be like, are you kidding me? Like this is what I used to eat, and I just started wasting money. But yeah, it was. So back then, maybe I would have taken one on, but now I feel like I have no clue.
That's a great joke. Mumbo needs new boots. Just kidding.
I always forget that Mumbo's just like a...
I love
He just
Mumbo.
like trolls you the whole time.
Oh my gosh, he's so funny. I don't know if you recorded it, but when you like quit the game and then they like do the whole bit with Tootie turning, what is the witch's name? Grunhilda?
Gruntilda.
Gruntilda.
Grunty for short.
Grunty. When like Grunty gets turned into a like hot young lady like she wants.
Oh shit.
Anyways, and then he runs up and like proposes to you. I always loved that. I thought she looked so hot. I mean, obviously, like that was the point, but like I always loved watching that cutscene and having Mumbo run up and like propose to her. Does he propose to her or just give her flowers? I can't remember, but
I think he gives her flowers.
Gosh, so funny.
Yeah, I don't know. It was always a good time.
You're killing this guy right now. Look at you go.
He'll bite me, I think. Is that later on? At one point, he bites me. Like, I'll be going to eat more than him, and he'll freaking, like, stop and bite me. And I'm like, dude, freaking cheater. But he's way bigger than me. Which, gosh, come on. That's when I start panicking, is when there's none around me, and I'm like...
Well, you're still doing, like, a lot better than him.
Alright. Oh, I tried to steal that one from him. Oh, boy.
It looked like he was trying to bite you. Man, he caught up. What happened?
I tried to steal from him.
I know, but you were like creaming him and then he was like one behind you.
He's kicked it in the height. That was stressful.
I actually have always wanted to do an eating thing, whether it's like eat 10 of our spiciest wings or like just see how like eat so much in an hour or whatever, like, or like this is our big burger, eat it and get a free meal, like, just because I feel like I very rarely. Ooh, are yellow worth more?
No, they make you sick.
Oh, do you have like a turbo boost or something?
Yeah, if I get those shoes, but I haven't unlocked that yet. I can't use the shoes.
I just feel like very rarely, don't eat it, do I, like, get full. Like, I know it sounds stupid. Like, I get full, but, like...
Oh, the butt crack.
I feel like I could always, like, I just can always eat. You know?
Maybe you could do it then.
I have that, thing where, like, psychologically, like, I can't waste, like, I hate wasting food. Jeez, no wonder I bite you.
Come on.
You're like...
Oh, he beat me by one. Oh, now he's gonna bite me. What a douche.
Is that what... You didn't get to bite him when you won.
I know, because I'm not a douche.
Alright, well... But yeah, I've always wanted to try an eating contest. But I mean, like, obviously, look at me. I'm not, like, the slimmest girl out there. I don't know. I'm sure I'd finally, like, hit my limit and be so full I was gonna throw up.
Come on,
but
dude. Yeah, I don't know. I just, like... Because we used to watch Man vs. Food and stuff. And it was always... He'd talk about hitting the proverbial wall, you know? And I'm like, I hit that shit, like, all the time. Like, I'll be eating. And it's not always the same. Like, I feel like... With like pizza, I could probably do a pizza challenge. Like if you gave me a thing that said eat this much pizza, I could probably do it. But it's like, there's times when I'll like be eating a burrito and I'm like halfway through the burrito and I'm like, I'm done. But then when I'm eating pizza, I'm like, oh, I can keep going. So I don't know. It's, I don't know. It's just, I don't know if I could ever do it. And then you watch the ones where he's like eating ice cream. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I could do ice cream.
I feel like there's certain things I could definitely do. And like chicken wings, what happens if it's a tie?
He's probably still gonna bite me. Freaking hate this. Like, I don't. My biggest problem. What a dickhead. My biggest problem with games like this is I don't like leaving and coming back, but I feel like they want me to leave, get those shoes, and then come back. But I know if I leave and get the shoes, I'm never coming back because I don't care. It's like I don't.
Well, what's the point of this? Why do you need to beat this?
This gives me a puzzle piece. So
Okay.
This is if I want to be a completionist.
Which you do.
Which I usually am, but I might sacrifice it for the YouTubes because I'm like, people don't want to. I mean, some people do. Like, I've watched people 100% games, and you get like a nice little satisfaction out of it. But at the same time, I'm like, it's probably not as fun. Like, if somebody just wants the storyline, or are you kidding me? You stupid freaking. If somebody just wants the storyline and to get it out of the way and just see what's going on, and
You got it.
I got it.
I mean, he's still ahead of you though,
Yeah,
so.
I need to freaking hurry up, but
So this one time, my friends were like, we're gonna do the first annual hot dog eating contest at the park.
oh my gosh!
And
All right, I'm gone. I'm quitting.
I was so excited, and in my mind, I thought it was like, it's everyone versus everyone. I took my kids, and I went to fix them a hot dog, and it was like, the vibe went weird. And I was like, I'm trying to feed my kids. So that's the thing about my friends, is they don't, like, I don't know. I was the first with kids, so I feel like no one really understands, like, the concept of having kids. So they're like, oh yeah, bring your kids. But then it's like, they just kind of totally ignore them, and I'm like, I gotta feed them. Like, this was our dinner plans. I didn't cook dinner to come here, you know? But anyway, so I went there, tried to fix my kids a hot dog. Then I realized that the hot dogs are for the hot dog eating contest only. And so I was like, oh, okay, so I didn't feed them.
Where was this?
You were at work. And then the boys line up, and I was like, thinking, all right, I'm gonna outshine the boys on this hot dog eating contest. I'm gonna do it. But they didn't, like, it was unspoken, but it was kind of clear, like, no, this is like guys only. So then I was like, oh, is it guys versus girls? Because some of their wives I can't see doing this, but I'd totally make a fool of myself. You forgot a music note.
No, I didn't. I got them all.
Are you sure?
Yeah. He just told me I got all the music notes.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I thought you just got all the
Jinjos?
yeah.
I got all the Jinjos. I got all the music notes. I'm going to be short one puzzle piece, but maybe at some point I'll come back and beat that. I'm going to beat it off camera because... Beat it off. Because
I need to be family friendly.
Well, that was a good one.
It was a
that
good
one
one.
wasn't. It wasn't on purpose. But it's
Yeah.
like I don't know. If somebody wants to watch me beat it, that's fine. But I'm probably just gonna freaking do it off camera and move on with my life because it's stupid. It's a stupid puzzle piece.
But yeah, all that to say, just it was a guys only thing, and I was so pissed. And I'm like, maybe this is why I like have to always prove myself in front of men, because I had these assholes for friends growing up, and they'd always exclude me, so I'd always have to like show them, hey, girls can do shit too, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I would have dominated that competition and put them to shame.
And I'm not like, I don't know. I feel like their wives kind of are just like not involved, anyways. Like they're like, we're gonna do our own thing, but they. But that's stupid. They should have at least let you try.
I know, because like I said, at first I was like, oh, it's guys versus girls, but then I was like, well, some of the wives I think would be like, oh, that's too improper or embarrassing or, you know, like, be too embarrassed to do it. And I have no shame, but, like, then again, like, our dynamic in high school was, like, this group of guys and me and my 2 girlfriends, like, when I say it's, like, just one of the guys, like, it literally... Did you just run out of time?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. But, so yeah, I wish it's fine, because, they don't talk to me anymore, so, not my problem, but, yeah, it was kind of annoying, mainly just because I'm like, I don't know, just the whole, I'm like, you literally just showed up just to, like, do this, like, if the girls weren't gonna eat, like, we should have at least, like, brought other shit for the kids to eat. Also, my daughter got stung, like, an absolute ton by a wasp's nest. So that wasn't fun.
Maybe that was the beginning of the end.
After she got stung?
Well, no, just that whole situation. The whole
Oh, with me and my friends?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like it started sooner. Personally, but I could be wrong.
No, because I feel like we were always an afterthought, like, not to crap on people, but, like...
It's not like they're watching or listening, and if they are, like, well, here's your explanation of why we don't hang out anymore, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like we would always we would find out about stuff last minute or whatever, and then they'd be like, oh, we all talked about it, and I'm like, well, obviously you didn't talk about it with us, so...
Well, they have a Facebook. This is turning to a therapy session. I'm sure nobody wants to hear this.
Oh, maybe they do. Oh, my hell, camera, come on.
But they had a Facebook
I'm gonna die.
group chat, but, like, it's one guy in particular, and he's funny as hell. And I love him. You're playing with fire, sir. What are you doing?
I just remembered I think there's a secret, but I don't...
You can't get some honeycombs first?
I can. Up at the top of this, I
Okay,
think, right?
good luck.
Isn't there some up here?
I don't know. I never made it this far. But
Nope.
yeah, we had just one friend that would just post the most random stuff, or like the conversation was just, I don't know. I feel like there should have been a group chat for information and one for like pleasure talk, because sometimes it'd be like 3 a.m. and I'd be getting the dumbest shit on my phone, and I'd be like, I want to sleep because I have to be up in a few hours with my kid, you know? So we were never on the group chat because of that.
Well, yeah, and because it'd be dumb, but it was always inside jokes, and I'm like, I'm sure they're laughing their butts off at whatever the heck is going on, but I'm like, I don't get it. I have no idea what's going on. This is dumb to me. So, I don't know.
Alright, you made it. Oh, is this not the top?
No, well it is, but I've got to go. Because I can't remember. Oh, I think I got to do something. I think I got to come back. Probably. It's going to annoy me. But I want to say there's a Cheeto book. I think his name's Cheeto. It's a cheat book where you...
I don't know if it could be Cheeto. Would that be a copyright?
I'm pretty sure it's Cheeto. But,
Alright.
but it's like CHEATO. I don't know. I don't know where these guys are from. I think Rare's from like Britain. I think it's British. Not Britain. England. Sorry.
We just discussed this on our latest episode. I don't know if you remember that.
I do remember. That's probably why I just screwed it up, because I was like, oh, what do I... But, yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's Cheeto, but I'm pretty sure I also have to do this and then come back later. But we'll find out when I leave and try to do it.
What's our runtime? How long have we been going? We good?
Yeah, we're at like 30 minutes.
Plus all the shit you need to cut out.
Plus all the stuff I need to cut
Oh,
out.
I'm sorry.
You just keep going off.
Well, you keep beating off.
Whatever.
And you can talk about beating off, but I can't drop a swear.
Yeah, it's because that's not offensive. Everybody friggin' does that. No,
Friends are weird.
Friends are weird. It's rough having friends.
It's rough out there. But, yeah.
Alright, let's see where it goes. Pretty sure it'd go this way. Mumble might He's gonna yell at me at some point. Maybe not this way. I know if I go the other way, he'll be like, you can't go that way. But then, for some reason, this way I can go like 100 miles. And I never lose his magic. Video game. It's a video game. Alright. Okay. Do I have to... Can I be him and do it?
You sure can.
Nice. Perfect. Then I don't have to come back here. Alright. Open the doors.
Are you just gonna jump in, crocodile and all? Oh, wait. Why am I thinking this is Mario rules?
Yeah, Super Mario. Or Mario 64.
Mario 64. That's, oh my gosh, 64?
64. Yep, I gotta come back. Because I gotta slam this. And then I can go in there as this little guy.
He is so cute. Wait, so you have to like...
I have to come back as Banjo.
And then come back as the alligator?
And then come back as the alligator.
Oh my...
So maybe I'll... See what I'm saying? Like, freaking games piss me off when they do that. Like...
I hate that kind of game too, which is why I didn't do well with the... What's the one Zelda game I tried to play when I, like, beat the temple, and then you're like, well, now you have to beat it again. And I was like, screw that noise.
I don't know.
Forget that noise.
Is it... Was it Ocarina
You're gonna
of
have
Time?
to have a lot of editing. I don't know. It's the one with the creepy shadow hand, because the shadow hand is where I went. Hey, there's a gold feather under there.
That's like the biggest Zelda trope there is. That's in literally every Zelda game.
Oh, well, excuse me for not having played Zelda ever in my life.
No, I'm gonna leave it all in, because it's one of those things where I don't know. Oh, if I get freaking hurt by this guy, I'm gonna be so pissed. Where it turns into, when I'm uploading the video, this is new. It's new to me, not new to anybody else. I better talk to this lady. It says on there, is this content for children?
Yeah, that's part of the... Oh, gosh, what's it called? It's an acronym. I'm like, I feel like it's not an acronym. Initials? I don't know, but like... Yeah, that's part of... Remember how the censorship apocalypse of, like, 2019 was happening? And everyone's like, we're afraid we're gonna lose our channels. Because, like, the doll custom community was like...
Yeah.
We don't... Like, we have these dolls, so the algorithm's gonna look at it and be like, oh, content for kids, but really it's like... No, we're doing... This is, like, content for adults. It just has it dolls, but... Yeah, that's part of it. That's how they solved whether this was for kids or not, is they ask you, hey, is this for kids? And you can totally lie about it, and some people do, and they get away with it, and it's BS.
Well, I don't know, because there was a dude, I'd never watched his videos. I started watching one the other day. It was just because I was like trying to watch something real quick that would keep my kids entertained. It was a dude racing Matchbox cars down a thing, and it was a relatively new video because I had to watch it and be like,
you sure you can't just walk in there like Banjo?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Turns a little. Maybe I'll... I don't know. I don't really want to come back here off camera, but I'll just go do it. But it was a relatively new video. Like, I want to say it had only been out for a few days. And this dude was like, so we've been hit with the... Was it Adpocalypse? Or what? No, maybe not. So basically they were like demonetizing his channel, and he's like, well, it's not just him, like, it's a group of people. And he's like, we don't, like, yeah, there's kids that watch, but most of our people that watch are adults. And as I'm watching, I'm like, I get it. I understand 100% how you're like, because I'm an adult and I'm watching. But at the same time, I'm like, I clicked on this for my kids. What the heck is that freaking thing at? That way?
I don't know. Listen, I played like the first 2 levels, and that's all I ever did. So I don't know these games past the first 2 levels.
But yeah, he was like, they're trying to say that we're a kids channel, so they're going to take away monetization. And I thought that had, like you said, gone by the wayside, because you put no, my content's not for kids. And I don't know if people do whatever. Like, I could see 100% if somebody was like, came into my Banjo Kazooie playthrough and was like, this is for kids, but at the same time, like, no, this is.
My wife swears too much.
Well, not that, but like, this is what I played when I was a kid, so I can understand. Like, yeah, I understand your child. Like, oh, it's a kids game, and for little kids. But at the same time, like, no, this is my childhood. This is nostalgia. It's like, I don't know. You kind of have to see where the world's at to sit down and go, okay, I understand where we're at with content. But at the same time, I understand what they're trying to do and I appreciate it as a parent. But I feel like, I don't know, I feel like some people need to be cracked down on more than others. Like, there's some that are 100% for kids. There's some that drive me bananas. It's like adults playing with toys, not to like crap on anybody, but I guess I'm going to. It's like my kid will watch those and they bug me. Like, they're like,
it's kind of creepy.
It's creepy and they're boring. Like, if it's a little kid playing with toys,
I hate that too.
I hate it, but I'm more tolerant because it's like a little kid. Or if it was like a parent playing with their kid, then I'd be like, okay, that makes sense. But most of the time, it's like an adult playing with little kids' toys, and they're not necessarily like trying to educate. Like, okay, today, kids, we're gonna talk about, the letter F or whatever. It's like, no, like, Peppa's trying to go to the store, but this freaking guy crashed into her truck. That's so stupid. And you're just like, well, why are you doing this? Like, this is boring. So those are the kind of stuff that when I say I don't like letting my kids watch because it bugs me, that's what it is.
I really hated the adults in costumes.
Yeah.
Like, that was creepy.
Like, I understand if you want to be like an adult in a costume or a cosplayer and you go to like a kid's party and do stuff, perfectly fine. But like when you're trying to make content for kids as a adult, whatever, that's when I don't know.
Wait, why did you just do that?
Oh my gosh, you're right. I was supposed to go to the. Oh, all right.
Cut.
I'm gonna,
cut back.
I'm gonna pause it.
Yeah.
Okay, we're back. I fixed my snafu and...
Remember where you're walking this time.
I remember where I'm walking this time. Going to talk to Cheeto. I don't know. It sounds like Cheeto.
I don't know if it's just because this game reminds me of my cousins, but this one time, my cousin lived next to a kid named Tito.
Yeah, Tito.
Yeah, Tito. I ended up going to school with him, but I met him through because he lived on I'm from like the boonies, the other side of the railroad tracks, the, dirt farms. And this kid was from the city. Oh, look at him.
Yep, Cheeto, the spell book. You have found magic cheats I have for you. That didn't rhyme.
Yeah. You said this was,
what?
Over there game? We don't know what to call it.
English?
Is it an English game?
I think it's from England. I don't know where they're from. But...
well, their humor over there is...
blue eggs.
Blue eggs.
Yeah, so if I type that in the sandcastle floor... so there's two different kinds of cheats. Because there's cheats that are cheats. And there's cheats from this cheat book. And cheats from this cheat book aren't really cheats. That's a lot of cheats in one thought. So, he gives me codes that basically up all my stuff. So like right now he gave me blue eggs. I can carry 100 eggs right now. If I go type in blue eggs on the sandcastle, then I will be able to carry 200 eggs. And then I'll find another one. Where is there's one by the Mad Monster Mansion that you have to go to when you get turned into a pumpkin. And that one, I want to say, gives me the red feathers. But yeah, you You find him all over the place. Hopefully I'll remember as I go along, because those are the only two that I remember. Oh, I know. Yep. Magic run out. But we'll just keep cranking along. I think I'm going to skip a level. Not skip it, but I don't remember where to get it, because I know leaving from here, I have to go up the other side, and then I'm going to walk past Gobi's Desert, or Gobi's Valley. I can't remember which one. Do I even talk to this lady? Because
I think you talked to her. Not here, but you've already talked to her.
No, I haven't talked to her here. But
Do you have to talk to her in each area?
No. Well, you're supposed to, because she gives you information for the end game. But
Honestly, we have the internet these days.
Yeah, I'm going to cheat and do that, because why not? And
that was a close one.
That was a close one, stupid idiot. Yeah, so I'm going to walk past Gobi's Valley. I keep doing that because Gobi Desert's a place, and like right up there is Gobi's Valley. But I can't remember where you put the puzzle pieces in to unlock it. But we'll just keep cranking on. I don't know.
You keep using that term. I don't think it means what you think it means.
I'm pretty sure. What else could it mean?
You're trying to do an innuendo, I feel like.
No, I'm not. I think the innuendo is stolen from that. But if there is one.
If there is one.
But, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, well.
Oh, I know where this goes.
I don't.
In the trash. That's your favorite.
That's my daughter's favorite thing to say right now.
Let's see. Boom, baby.
Wow, look at you.
Should we get David Spade to come on here?
Good luck.
He's coming in tour.
Is he really?
Yeah, I think I was trying to get tickets, but they were expensive or something. Maybe they were already sold out. I don't know.
They're probably expensive because every ticket... I will never go to a live anything ever again because I'll never be able to afford it. Oh my gosh.
And they're like, that's how they get their money. I get it. I 100% get it. But at the same time, like, I can't afford it.
Yeah.
Like, not to crap on people, but it's like Metallica's going on a tour, and I've never seen it. That's my favorite band, and I've never seen them live. But I'm like,
and you never will.
I'm like, do I want to go there, or do I want to have money? These ones, I think you gotta poop on them. Let me see.
Gosh.
Yep. You can't shoot them from the front. You have to poop on them. Let's see if this guy's got a mate. Yep, he's got a mate.
Oh, the little talking heads are so cute.
And
You're like cute little cauldron in the corner.
Can I go in here? Yeah, I have 400, right? Might as well go and unlock another level while we're here.
Yeah, I always thought you had to play the levels in order.
You probably do. Like, I'll probably go beat that snow one because I unlocked it. So there's Gobi's Valley. And fill that in. So then that'll get unlocked. I like that level, I think. Like, I can't remember. For some reason, I want to say there's something about it that's annoying. But I can't think of it right now. And then if I keep going this way, if the camera will not be a jerk.
Fat chance on that one, buddy.
I know. I have to walk across that as a pumpkin.
Alright.
So, yeah.
Sweet.
So Mad Monster Mansion's in there. But I think I have to unlock it. Oh my gosh. So stressed. Where do I unlock it at? I'm sure I'll figure it out. But yeah, so I'll go back, start the snow level, and crank it.
You're running out of things to talk about, aren't you?
No, I just was like, do I say this? Is it still going to be funny?
Is it cool, wild, or interesting?
Well, I was talking, it was with you, yeah, because we only talk to each other. how you basically, there's certain jokes where you can keep doing them, and then there's other jokes where if you do them too much, they completely die. But I think, I don't know, it's not going to be as long of an episode, but I'm going to end it here because I'm just about to go into this level, and we'll just do this level as its own episode.
Sweet.
So, thanks everybody for watching. If you came back, thank you for coming back. I hope this audio is a lot better. I checked it when I started recording, and I'm pretty sure it's good. So, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
What does that mean? Is that a... Do you know where that comes from?
No, just childhood, man.
Anyways. Alright. We'll see you in Freezy Peak, I think it's called. Let's look. Freezy. Oh, that is the first time in my whole life that I noticed that. I always thought it was Freezy Peak. Alright. Thanks.
Bye.